Hey everybody, Spine Ticks Pressing here, and in the last episode we pressed this book, Paul in the 619's X-Men 239, and it looks pretty good, but there's still some pesky creases to get out. So stay tuned! Alright, I'm going to try something a little different here. I'm not very happy with this crease that I've got in the book still. I want to get rid of it, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something a little different in terms of applying. I usually take a Q-tip and apply, but since it's such a long crease, I'm going to try this sponge paintbrush and just dab it along there, and I'm going to keep one of them dry because this one's going to be my secondary brush that I'm going to kind of come up behind and soak up some of the moisture with that brush. So here we go. I'm going to take my distilled water and my brush, get it wet, just like so, just dipping it in the container a little bit, and just going to kind of work at it very gently and with just very lightly dabbing it along the crease. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to angle the book up. Alright, I've got the book the way I want it. And what I'm going to do is use my tack iron, and I'm going to go over this area where the crease is. And I've identified it up here by the M. It runs down, and the other crease goes from this card to that card on the Buck Rogers game. Well, here it is after several pressings. It looks much better. Wow. I put a lot of humidity in the book, and I did a press on the back and then flipped it and did a press in the front. I just don't believe I can get these creases out, but I got them isolated to just a small area there and the top one. So that's good, I think. All right. Pull these pieces out. And what I like to do prior to getting a book ready to go to CGC is I like to go with 2 backer boards. And I'm going to do some close-up shots right now. So you can see that crease right in there going across the X. And it's really limited now. See, it kind of goes away right in the middle. And then when we get down around Mr. Sinister's hand, you can see the crease come back. And then the rest of the book, it's gone. And then there was another crease over here, it's gone. This corner still looks a little bit wonky. There's some color rub there. But all in all, the book looks pretty nice, I think. So I thought before working on it, I thought that this book was a 7.5. I think this is going to be an 8.0. It still may be a 7.5. They may just hammer it because of these deep creases in the book. But I don't think so. So my prediction is I think this is going to be an 8.0. And there we go. It's ready to go, ready to be sent off to CGC. We'll see what happens. And see how it comes out. I think just the main defect is going to be these deep creases. I put so much moisture into them, and I tried using my tacking or my dotting tool on it, and I just was making no progress. It was getting to the point where I was worried I was gonna maybe start damaging the book. So I figured that that's enough of that. But everything else in the book looks really good. So there we go. X-Men 239. Maybe it's the first cover appearance of Mr. Sinister. Not sure. But a beautiful book. And I'm just happy to be able to work on this one for my friend Paul and the 619. So there it is. It's a wrap. It's going in with the other books, and it's going to be sent off to CGC. And should be back in, I don't know, a short time, 15, 20 days or so. So before we know it, it'll be back, and we'll be popping this one out and sending it back to Paul so he can do a cool unboxing and hang this one up on the wall. This is one of the first books I think he ever got as a young man, and kind of got him hooked on the hobby. So there we go. Well, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to take a look at some of my other videos. They're right there, and give those a shot. I think you might like them. And as always, happy hunting.